Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun Dark Dawn. We're in the kingdom of AFA now that we've snuck our way inside using the flute. We now have to receive the waters of the Alchemy well in order to find the insight glass. Lots of things, lots of items, lots of names, and of course we have the invading Calcio army outside that we may end up having to fight against or repel at some point in time. With Amiti about to show us where it is, let's keep on continuing and maybe talk to some of the people around here. I don't know. King Paithos is usually the most important to speak to. Don't concern yourself with these ridiculous Calcio generals. We'll keep an eye on them. Just drain Bride Pond, then recover the inside glass hidden within the temple. See, does better intro than me. Tells me what we're doing. Since our king has put his faith in you, I imagine that he has now confessed everything. I was like, sentence structure? This seems weird. Confessed everything? Then yes, it must be about the parentage. Ah, but I can help myself. Amity always looks so radiant, but now shadows darken his face. No doubt he now knows the truth of his birth. Perhaps this was not the best time, but now is better than never. So you say. Well, everyone keeps waving. Lovely feathery fronds. So is it true that our little Lord Amity will be accompanying you? Yes, it is. He means the world to us, you know. If you suffer so much as one scratch, we will never forgive you. Maybe these ladies have been taking care of Amity since his mother seems to have passed away. I can't believe the Alchemy well is capable of providing water to far more than just the AFA area. Surely we've done this before, but obviously it has more in it. Its country of craftsmen includes the last known masons of the ancient Exophy tradition. Its bountiful resources are a product of the Alchemy well. So if restoring the Alchemy forge in Passage can make that happen, I'm sure we'll do anything to help. Will you now? Anything at all? It seems the Calcio generals have noticed you are no longer in the temple. Yes, you told us. Well, now it's time for us to explore other parts of the area. Now that we're allowed to. Is this a kitchen or a weapons place? This is what confuses me. Right, so it seems to me that there's steps from here, but we're not allowed in until water maybe is drained. The water from my alchemy well is nice and cool. We use it to keep food from spoiling. So basically a chilling system. Not a bad idea, but I want that treasure chest. Time to get rid of your chilling system. Synergy's been all around us as long as I can remember. That's not long, I guess. A lot of people remember a time when Synergy was rare. They say life was so difficult then. Right, it was. So if this is a kitchen, what's the other side? A bedroom. A communal area by the look of it. An inn in some respects, but it's a kingdom's inn. Weapons stored here too. When we heard that Calcio fell in this assault on Passage, we weren't nearly as worried. Still, Ku-Tsung and Ku-Embra will never give up. We can't turn our backs on the generals. They've wrecked your houses for fun, you know. It's not exactly the best scenario to be in. Right, so steps down there, the entrance over here. Essentially, this will lead us into that kitchen room, most likely from the other side. Indeed it does. I know there's nothing... There might be something valuable, though. That's why we check every barrel. The problem is that you have to check because there are very much permanent stat upgrades in some of these places. Permanent stats are great. A big boost. They're worth like level plus each time. Right, so this area brings me out possibly all the way out. Due to the daylight we can see there. Right. Well, there's something we need, but we're not going to get to it just yet. Pixies galore. Should we treat them the way we have been treating them? Not very nicely. Inova. I think they've got roughly about 50 HP, so the 52 is perfect. Efficiency. We want efficiency when we defeat our enemies, don't we? Alright, we've got some more cash. Essentially, I still need to make it down there while there's water still in the moat, by the look of it. Right, we should be able to just deal enough damage to kill all these. Oh, maybe not. Oh, 49 damage. So they got just slightly less. Master Blessed. Ah, Siphon Seal's been learned. So there's more than one hell now on Reef's weapon. That is not bad. But no way to reach it down to there yet. Let's look at the other outside section. Just more jars. More enemies, of course. RP 1, 2, and 3. Time for a different strong synergy. Vorpal Slash will sort things out. We don't need it anymore. Could have just had a normal attack. One guy getting drenched immensely. I'd imagine we know we're ahead of the leveling train a little bit. When everyone has enough agility to outspeed all enemies, even the slowest member of your party. Which seems to be the case now, doesn't it? Right, another sleep bomb. We can always sell them in time. We attack first again. Technically, one Vorpal Slash could take out everyone here. So, guys, I wonder if it can attack parties of like 5. But I feel like it's a waste of a Nova if I don't let her just let loose on everything. That sounds weird in itself. Alright, so there's a downwards section. This brings us to right to there. I say that downward side on the right hand side is the more interesting one. And this will bring us back up to here again, but of course no one's going to let us out. They want us to sort things out and they don't want us to give them away. So this looks like a separate area for some reason, but we found ourselves an elixir. Right, guards of a prison. Maybe our jail will finally get some use given all those Gaucho soldiers milling around outside. You should just like be silently kidnapping them and put them in jail. I know I even guard this place. It's not like AFA has any criminals. Ah, Utopia, yeah? Love how he decides to go, okay, there's nothing in the box, but I'm going to admire its craftsmanship. That's his option, if you know what I mean. Very well constructed, yes. Yes. So this is the normal entrance in. If you want to leave AFA, head up one floor, then find the room at the south end with a ladder. The guards at the top of the ladder won't let anyone in or out unless they have permission. Which technically, I guess we don't have permission yet. Paithos predicted your adepts would come. Do you think his own predictions will come to pass? So his stuff's changed a bit more. The ruler of AFA has presided over a new era of prosperity brought by the restarting of AFA's Alchemy well. He shelters his people from attack by ordering everyone into the underground part of the city. He's Amiti's uncle. Is it literally just that last bit that maybe has changed? We've really not seen that before. What were his other predictions? Ah, then the waters of the pond will be drained by the Alchemy well. How wonderful. I can gaze upon the glorious temple of Arai with my own eyes once more. Is this a herbalist? Oh, it is. Hello, lady. I like how the water stops for us. We don't have to hear the water while we're doing this, you know. Right, we can sell a couple of them. We don't need that many. Now, we've still got tons of space, to be fair. Oh, we can sell his hunter's sword, actually. That makes some extra cash. And now the water noise comes back again. Right, so there must be a weapon shop somewhere nearby as well. What's that there? I'm getting directionally based water noise. Never expected. Right, armor guy, eh? I was about to say, I don't think anyone's really going to... And then you find some stuff. Adepts clothes. Boost PB... PPP 2. Letters bracelet. There's some really nice upgrades here. We only just bought loads of stuff, you know. There's safety boots as well. Boost defense, lowers agility. So it makes someone a lot stronger, but slows them down quite a bit. Can't say I really like the thought of that too much. How much does it lower by? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. And only these two can equip it. It's a bit of a shame. Someone getting knocked down an absolute ton. Do you know what? That's an artifact. I don't know if I want it. It makes someone ultra defensive though. But equally, I can make people ultra defensive by giving them like Adepts clothes, etc. I'm not sure if 12 defense is worth it. Oh yeah, you've got the elven shirt, haven't you? I was like, it was a reef, wasn't it? For some reason, we always seem to upgrade things in terms of Matthew Tyrrell. And then the other two have a different set of stuff. But obviously that's not the same here. I'll do it as fast as I can. Make sure everyone's well equipped. This time we'll prioritise defence instead of offence, because you know there's going to be some nice stuff over there as well. Whew. These are expensive. You know what? Let's find out if there's an artifact weapon. Nope, there isn't. The Themis axe is the one that's there. In terms of weaponry then, there is some upgrades still. The battle rapier is pretty good. And that mace as well, the battle mace is really good as well. Haha. Now we're caught a little bit. We really don't have the money to just buy this stuff. Let's focus on defensive gear first then. Because we got synergy, and I don't know if our attack from bought items factors into that as much. I mean, we don't get much money back from selling certain things here. So I'll just buy the cheapest thing, really. I'm going to try to buy a bronze helm again, then. So I'd like to buy that. But, yeah, the problem is a lack of funds now, like, completely and utterly. I mean, it seems we can sell nuts for quite well. We can sell side crystals to get gear. We could look to sell many things, really. Quality Zol sells for a bit as well. Oh, you don't need that anymore. Let's head in to wherever it's going to take us. Obviously, we're going to be around this area for a little bit. Temple of Barai seems like a place to go. I wish we'd go down there. Do you Adepts know any way to mop up a whole pond? We should do shortly, that's for sure. Right, so we've got an inn up there. What's this? Well, it's not the Alchemy well, that's for sure, but they're doing something. Stonemasonry? After Golden Sun came 30 years ago, the people of AFA have grown gradually richer. Stonecutters like us are now in great demand wherever we go. I guess you're brilliant architects then. Right, we can take this, however. He says, but there's actually no way to go anywhere without moving that middle pillar. We should have to get rid of the water first. I'm like, guys, where's your alchemy well? Well, it's probably the very central building. The very, very central building. I need money. This chamber houses our fabulous alchemy well. It blends the elements of earth and wind to create the water that flows into Barai Pond. Elements! We don't know what they are. The elements of earth, wind, water, and fire, the building blocks of matter, and also promote the growth of all things. When the elemental light cells were lit, elemental power surged back into the world, making the use of alchemy possible again. So we have to put the machine in reverse somehow. But how? The alchemy well was started with synergy. Perhaps another kind of synergy would work. You mentioned earlier how you fixed the alchemy forge. The Jedi made our alchemy well, so hopefully you can tap into similar thinking here. Yeah, we fired that thing up pretty easily, so I bet we can figure this machine out too. Now, it isn't much trouble for you all to do this. I'm sure we can do it, but what do you think, Matthew? Yeah! I agree, we didn't know how deep we would get drawn into all this, but it's up to us now. You truly will help us? Why wouldn't we? I'm so very grateful, my friends. He doesn't know what friends are, or doesn't have any. Maybe no peers of his own. Whoa! What happened then? What's wrong, Amity? A voice in my head. He said, the Sand Prince welcomes us. The Sand Prince. I think the voice came from nearby. I had to say more. Release me from my bonds. I will drink the pond dry. Drink it dry? That sounds sort of like what we're trying to do. Who'd have guessed? Whoever's speaking to Amity, he must know that we're trying to reverse the well. He's saying more. The Sand Prince must sleep no more. Trying to click on it. This legendary man whose powers are based in fire has been sealed away since the era of the ancients. He's waited below AFA for someone worthy enough to claim his power. How strange. I'm sure that I've heard such a phrase in AFA before. It must be related to reversing the alchemy well in some way. What do you think? Should we search around here to find the sleeping Sand Prince? Well, yeah. Let's try to find our way to where the voice come from. Sure thing, I was just going to use Fireball on that, but it looks like I'm going through here before I go anywhere. Hello, Sand Prince. Here sleeps the Sand Prince. Beware the Royal Garden if you cannot prove yourself in battle. Well, we're super defensive now. Okay, there's actually just enemies in here as well. Wasn't expecting it. Look at their hands go! Look at their hands go, man. I was hoping for a Vorpal Slash. So Rush did a lot of damage though. Let's boost attack. Which leaves us to drench the middle lot, which should be not weakness damage. Oh no. Mad Spatter. Alright, Reef is in delusion. Chill is ineffective. Chill takes 1 damage. Too much defense now? We get a critical strike. It's weird how you learn to critical strike and it's not based on an effect. Well, we can read this. When the music of the trees blows through, the fierce prince shall awaken. Well, that's obviously to use ourselves the tree flute. Children of the Djinn, I'm impressed that you have made it here. You seek the power that can reverse the alchemy well. Then you must take my power, sealed in a gemstone, to use it as your own. I have waited for ages for an opportunity to share my power. Though you must first demonstrate that you are worthy of my power. You must defeat me, young ones. Now, show me what you can do, and I will show you the power stone you require. Here comes our enemy. The Sand Prince was literally just disguised as that pillar. Well, hello, Sand Prince. Nice to meet you and all. I'm going to fight you now, and hopefully be completely fine about it. Like I said, if you're Sand, you're probably Earth Element, so I probably don't want to use Earth Element against you. This Wind Element, this actually would be normally the strongest one to use. So with that said, we do have Djinn to be able to sort out. Let's use Gust. Then, to be honest, if we follow it with just general attacks, we could try to delude the foe, or we could boost our own attack. Steel's ready to help summon, so we can maybe get a big summon coming out soon. I should do more damage than Drench, shouldn't it? That said, we've also got normal attack which might have a howling effect. Do we do double attack then? All the same, we're going to get a boost in our stats. Arid Blast. That hurt. More than usual. Reef didn't manage to do anything there. So much. Alright, we can use Megara, we can use the gun. Megara boat buffs us some more. So with that said, I'll attack here. Use a Healthy Wind. We'll summon Megara. And then just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Let's see if Ice does more damage. And I better get ready with the summoning screen. Healthy Wind will keep us topped up. We know that we can just keep fighting with that for quite a ways. Berserk Rush will do a fair bit of damage. And Defense drop 2. Summon Megara. More solid buff and attack would probably work quite well for us now that his defense has dropped 2. Perfection. That attack damage just happens at random, like, bang! Straight back to the other screen. Alright, attack rose or wind power rose. Nicely done. It's only a single attack this time. Ice does a little bit more damage, and it is the weakness element to be hitting him with. I get my weakness elements wrong all the time, obviously. Because you're fire, not earth. Even though you're sold on earth, you are fire. Alright, we can still summon, of course, one Venus Djinn, which is currently on Reef. If that's the one being reset or no, that's another question. Okay, that's the one still unset. That's fine by me. Megara boosting our attack is quite handy, though. So let's use Ragnarok. That matters on my attack stat, doesn't it? Apart from that, we don't need to heal anyone just yet. We can't really use the Djinn to go at them some more. Standard attacks will do me. I don't know how much HP this guy's got left. But if we shatter his defense too, that could be work quite well for us, really, couldn't it? Ragnarok! So strong. Buffed our attack. Slow his defense some more. Alright, we got our things back. Ready to keep on going. Man, he's been lowered so much. A bit sorry for him, really. Let's use Mercury. I imagine he's not got much in him left now. I should use Ragnarok, really. Eruption. Now that's nasty. That hurt a lot. Alright, his defense has returned to normal, but we just debuffed him. We shouldn't get it back that fast. Alright, obviously we've got to use Healthy Wind here. Just to keep it alive, just in case another AoE attack comes out of the blue. We're fine for most stuff here, just the standard attack seems good. If only we had you ready. Let's just keep using your summons, eh? We could use the tier 2 summon with you, really, if I used the other one the previous round. Again, another strong attack round. Healthy Wind to buff us up. That's the death of the Sand Prince. Sand Prince is down. We got a fair bit of experience, which is obviously going to cause level ups. Level 16 for Tyrrell, Karis, and Reef. And Reef is going to play well, just in case we need that extra single target healing. Impressive, children of the Djinn. You have proved yourself fit to carry away my power. Matthew got the Sand Prince. The Sand Prince gemstone can be used only by fire adepts. Equip it to gain arid heat synergy. With that gemstone, I'm sure you can acquire the synergy to put the alchemy well in reverse. Alright then, onward it is. into a weird patch of land where monsters exist. Right, who's carrying it? You are, okay. Give to Tyrrell, who should equip it straight away. Right, it's time to aridly heat some stuff. Is it going to tell us the same thing as before? Just wondered if anything would change. Maybe I could summon the Sand Prince to do... Oh. You battle for me. Well, moles times a billion again. Look at their hands go, though. They freak me out a little bit. I'll say, to be quite honest with you. Choose a fresh breeze here. An arid scorch now. Did we have arid stuff before, or was that just been added on because of my gem? I gained more abilities because of that. You know, I'm not even sure we'll need you, sir. This is where we don't do enough damage at all. Break Sphere killed one of them. But if they're fire as well, really. And this isn't going to do too much. No, that fire is their weakness. I'm so confused by elements. Really, I am. Which makes them water. I guess. Oh man, this chamber's full of these guys! Just don't stop. Are you here to drain my synergy, are you? Like how the middle one just gets lambasted, of course. It's interesting how the guys with the least synergy, or PP, etc., that don't look like spellcasters are the ones with the 5 target plus, you know, abilities. So it kind of is a bit random, to be honest. Right, what's this? When the face gazes upon an empty vessel, the great flow shall be reversed. Well, let's make this vessel empty, shall we? Yeah, so we've gained like the arid heat series of spells from equipping that gem. The flow has stopped and the water level has dropped. We've done it! With the flow in reverse, the people of AFA are going without water. Let's find the insight glass in the Temple of Barai as fast as we can, then return here to restore their water. The real problem is that maybe there's an entrance for a certain group of villains. Bet you're panicking now. The water in the Barai pond has been drawn down. I've never seen the level so low before. If the water doesn't return, AFA might be in serious trouble. What will people drink? Don't worry, we'll sort the issues. That said, I know there's a room down the bottom there. I was wondering if there was still water in here, which, yes, is the answer to that. I'd say the weird thing is the lighting that's happened now. Right, so there's a treasure chest to start off with. So what's this? A vial. A potion. I will take that, no problem. Right, so the other way is the jail cells. Shouldn't see anything there to interact with. There's this area that's opened up now. There's also that area with a raft, wasn't there? Oh, that's where we just ended up as. Okay. Alright, so something can be moved here. Ah, so whatever's on top there, so you can jump back over afterwards. And that's designed to go in the hole over here. Should we get ourselves that treasure chest, shall we? So essentially, we can up the level as well. I'll take that. It's a mimic! 299 coins. Not quite the riches we need to actually buy all the stuff we want. I must admit. Right, this brings us up to here. There's also a way down here. So that's the opposite side of that little gap. Another chest. If I can pick it up. There we go. I was trying very hard. Crystal powder. Those are little puzzles. Puzzles. Not puzzles, puddles. Right, so going out here brings us very outside, right? You can't do anything about me being down here, can you? Right, we got some more leather boots. Leather boots are good no matter what. Who are they best on? So you've already got them equipped, do you? Best on you, madame. Take those leather boots. They don't lower your defense or agility, or they just up your defense. The nicest boots you can get. Right, I'm gonna raise the water level. I wonder what's in that treasure chest. Because that one literally has a bigger puzzle, basically saying you have to raise and lower and raise and lower and raise and lower and lower and raise. So essentially, if I fill it with water, it will respond. In some respects, I wonder if it's somehow replicating water based on the water sample that it's been given. Stop panicking now, people. No, we can just put the water back on in 2 seconds flat. What really do you have to worry about? That's the wrong place to be. Blast it! Right, definitely seemed worth to come here. A dragon shield. There's only 2 people that can wear that. For starters, anyway. Boosts fire resistance. Well, surely you have the most fire resistance anyway. So giving it to you would make more sense. Please choose an item to replace a... Take the side grenade. Well, that's nice. Now we better put this down. There we go, we've helped you reclaim a bit of the land, even though, of course, I'm pretty sure some of you could swim. And you better learn to swim. You live in a water nation, basically. More of your own creation, but still. Right. Let's use our heat again. Fire should, of course, work less on Tyrrell. Should be okay with being hit by it. Of course, no one ever is when you're human. But if you can fool several floors into a thing like Ouroboros and not have a single broken bone, you're pretty tough kids. You're pretty tough kids. The main thing is I really want that Djinn that's up above. But I do wonder if they'll let me out at this point. I could get a class up on someone. Oh, you're not really letting me out here then? I know I can jump over there. Or down there if I wanted to. The fact that it lets me try to push it is interesting. Okay. Really, I want to go there. Like, I really, 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 really want to go there. I guess there's no way to slot that in there, though. So that now stops there rather than goes further ahead. To be honest, would it have been so bad if I went there? Guess I wouldn't have been able to get out. I got myself a treasure chest for doing it, I guess. Ah! A glittering tiara. Well, we didn't buy the circlets, did we? Used to delude foes. So of people who can wear that, it is just these guys. Hey, you got it. It's yours now. 104 defense lady. Artifacts are good. Who'd have guessed? So then that would take us along to that side. I mean, this looks like it's actually letting us into the temple now. I'm slightly wondering what would happen if I continue on past this point. Because it might let me down to over there. Rather than being happy with having achieved my destination. You know what I mean? Right. Is it drained here? No, but I can literally just boost myself straight over to him. Nice! Someone's gonna get more power anyway. This guy should, like, throw, like, a spear at me if they really think I've been betraying their cause and all that. We got the Djinn Breath. It's set to Matthew. This spirit embodies living breath and is found in AFA. Breath specializes in healing allies in the nick of time. Is it a quick heal then? Like a priority heal? Restore an ally's HP before others can act. Not bad, not bad. Now here's the thing, do I level her up? Should gain ward from it. Ah, makes sense. Just want one Mercury Djinni as well. If we get one Mercury Djinni, we can get another one up. But basically, she changed from mage to magician. She gained nearly 50 HP. And a fair bump to other stats too, and a synergy. Can't complain about that. We're making her a bit more powerful now, aren't we? Just to wonder if there's anything further along this way, but I doubt it somehow. Just use all Karis' synergy. Oh, no, there's a treasure chest. Very distinctly a treasure chest. Now, we got some water of life. Now we can revive someone in the heat of battle. I said we have a fair amount of Djinn that can do that too. Well, if there's got to be a Mercury Djinn somewhere, a water temple sounds like the right place, wouldn't you think? So what we've done is just very worth. Sounds different when you're facing the thing than when you're using it right there. But we now stand outside what I imagine is the Temple of Barai. We have ourselves a fair few more bits of equipment and gear, as well as our first 4 Djinn class. It's gone well. A new synergy to boot. Tune in next time for Golden Sun Dark Dawn as we enter the temple. Let's see what other secrets it has inside this inside glass. And hopefully a Mercury Djinn too. Bye-bye.